Hi there, name's Marty Punchhammer. Nice to meet you. You may be wondering why the hell anybody on Earth, this flat Earth, and right around that region would do a juice fast. You could fathom that somebody might eat fruits and vegetables, increase the amounts, not to the exclusion of pizza. Why would you do juice over fruit whole? I thought fiber was good. You'd be right, but wrong. Let's discuss it. So we're on day 45 of a juice fast. Last night, I had this calm. Leading up to this, I've had moments where I'm sitting here and I'm kind of agitated with the bouncy leg. You ever get that? You're just nervous system overachieved. And then just this peace finally washed over me. I think it's been building for a couple days. I was so calm and happy. We're reaching new levels of spirit health. Spirit health. Sure, I've lost 300 pounds over the past couple weeks, but it doesn't show. I don't look like a fruitarian boy. I certainly haven't lost weight in all areas. Not all my body parts are shrinking. I have some fat left. I have pleased a woman before. It's not even size that matters, and even if it was, good. Because I still have size. I haven't shrunk. What are you talking about? Just because my face is shrinking, and my arms, my body, that's unaffected. Still huge, really. Scientists have been studying it. They didn't realize it could get that big. I have a tiny... So back in the day, I used to watch John Rose's channel, and he's preaching that this is the problem we have. If everybody in the world would just go on a juice fast and see for themselves, you wouldn't believe the differences this planet would see. And I would have to think like, yeah, but nobody's gonna do that. No one's gonna do it. It's hard. It's like the hardest thing you could ever do, a juice fast. But now that I'm on one, I see it. It's actually easier than any raw vegan diet I've ever tried. I have failed so many times trying to do 30 days raw. And I get to day 14 and I'm dead. I'm just I'm so hungry. Whereas now, 45 days, there's no end in sight. I'm just full of energy. I'm enjoying the juice. Today I'm having nothing but cantaloupe juice. We're going on new levels. Higher fruitarian mono cleanses. Dry fasting intermittently. You don't even want to know where this train is heading. Some were good. Some were good. It could end well. But I see it now. I tried to be raw vegan for 10 years. It wasn't happening. I moved to Thailand, where the fruit was abundant. I was like, well, for sure, once I get there, no problem. But I couldn't get off the restaurant food. I tried 10 days on nothing but fruit, and it wasn't doing it. I was constipated. I still had blotchy, itchy scalp skin. I remember getting compliments oh, your skin's so good. It's what about the large lump right up here? You're not seeing those? I used to get this scalp itch, which I got on this juice fast, but it came and left. And this is the whole point of why would you do a juice fast? Because it speeds things up. It actually gets the things you're trying to get out fast. I had this itchy dandruff for years on the raw vegan diet. The fruit starts cleansing it out, but then it lingers. You eat the raw till 4, you eat this starchy meal at night or your high fat raw meal, and it keeps you stagnant. Toxins lingering, not going anywhere. They're not doing this. Nobody does this. Don't do it. You have Alzheimer's. But what it felt like to me for the 10 years trying to make raw vegan work, I'm getting all these symptoms of detox, but they never leave. They never clear from my body. I'm just stirring up toxins, adding more at dinner, getting nowhere. Whereas this is actual detox. Drink juice, flush out, and then improve in health. And it's actually working. So if you've ever tried a raw vegan diet and you're getting nowhere, you have these, detox, perpetual detox forever, it's because you suck. You're not doing it right, and your body can't handle it. So get on the juices, and that will clear the fastest. This is the fastest road to health, hands down. I don't care what carne cleanse you're on, the beef cleanse, you have pork in your ribs. You smell like cheese. Don't brag. People down there bragging, I'm eating pork right now. You can't brag that you smell like pork and cheese. It's not a bragging rights thing. Like, oh, let's smell this, bros. You could kill a bird if it swung the wrong direction under there. So while fruits and vegetables are healthy, and eventually I'm gonna stop this juice fast and eat that, mostly fruits, maybe not even vegetables, we'll see. It's healthy stuff, but this, the juice, that's the fast track. So another reason you would drink juice over just eating whole fruits is the digestive flush. I'm on day 45. I'm still getting sulfur out. I can see it in my eyes. I took a picture of my eyes. I'll put it right there. Look at that guy. But if you see all the like cloudy stuff around, it's like orange. That's all the sulfur, and that's what I'm still getting out on day 45. It's been pretty much non-stop. There was a couple days where it's like, oh, that's not as bad, and then it flushed again. Just all sulfur. So that's what I'm finally getting out. It might take years on this type of path. Just juice fast, do a little dry fast, back to juice fast, whole raw vegan diet for a bit, juice fast again. Like, this is some serious shit. I took medication for the colitis for like 6 years or something, like 12 pills a day. We're talking like, I'm gunked hard. And it's very possible I have blue eyes, because there's blue under there. You can see it. You can see that blue. Those will be mine. And for the curious freaks down there who are saying this sulfury stuff coming out, that's just fruit fiber. No problem, bro. That's nothing. That's just fruit. That's what fruit smells like after 14 hours. Have you ever smelled fruit like that? You're a freak. When I was raw vegan, I went raw vegan 2008. After a little bit, my bowel movements would smell like the fruit I ate, and I could see it come out. Papaya, it's like, that's a little red. And then mangoes, oh, there's the orange or yellow. And it would smell like the fruit, like it wasn't bad until I did the 5-day orange juice fast. Then I started getting the sulfur out. So like whole fruits, they're nice, they're pleasant, they're passing through, yeah, yay. But they're not digging deep at the crust, the hardened crust that you'll never hydrate without liquids. 5 liters at least just pouring down the gut. Like finally you're hydrating that old stuff. It's old. You're in denial if you think it ain't. You've never done this. I can only speak from my own experience. Doing this juice fast, it's very clear that I'm getting out old stuff. I don't know where the sulfur's coming from. There's not that much sulfur in fruit. It doesn't smell anything like that. It's getting out something old, and whole fruits aren't gonna do it. It's just not enough hydration. They pass through too quick. This is just like pure liquids on the fire. You keep pouring water over something, a stain of something, it'll disappear eventually, 90 days later. There's a lot of curious people down below who are interested in trying, a lot of not so curious people as well. Yeah, I see you, haters down there with your pork. You're eating bacon, drinking coffee, yelling at the top of your lungs with capital letters. I would never do that, that's stupid. You suck, you're taking so long to heal. Anybody who would laugh at somebody else for trying to heal after being like subjected to pharmaceutical meds for their whole life, it's like, oh, so who would laugh at, oh, look at that bird, he has a broken wing. Like, what are you doing? These carnivore freaks. So you non-curious folk, demons of the night. But the curious ones are curious, and they have worries about the juice fast, how to beat cravings. Let me tell you something. I crave nothing but fruit. I can't wait for my next sip. In the beginning, I was sick of this shit immediately. After a couple days, I was like, oh God, another juice. I was getting all sarcastic about it, like, yay. And I was not really looking forward to it. The first juice was all right. It's like, okay, not bad, little watermelon. And then it's like, oh, more juice? I was so sick of it, but now it's like, I'm not at all. I'm like, oh, cool, juice all day, no problem. I love it. Something happens when you just continue to flood your body with these kind of nutrients. Eventually you start craving it. I don't know if it's because I've gotten rid of 9-year-old hamburgers in my colon. They're just rushing out, and now I don't have these things in my body. I have no need for them anymore. The memory of the hamburger, for some reason. I don't know why, but I crave this now. There's also something about just committing to this. I'm going to juice fast for hopefully 90 days. You have that set in your mind, and then, okay, I'm not going to break it. And it's just so much easier than just if you could eat whatever you wanted on a raw vegan plan. Just fruits, salads, all this stuff, dehydrated treats. If you have all these options, it brings confusion and temptation. Oh, what can I eat? Okay, lots of nuts. Oh, that sucks. Where's juice? It's just, there's your juice. What juice are you gonna make? You have a couple options, mostly fruit juice. You're done. I had tons of cravings on raw vegan, like all the time, every night for dinner. It's like, oh, what can I eat now? And it's always this big starchy meal, something stupid. Or a high-fat salad. I didn't know what to eat. That was my biggest problem. I could eat fruit all day, no problem, and then dinner. What do? I'm so hungry. Whereas now I'm not. Once you clean out the vessel, I think we need less food. Like, Free Melon Society is eating like 1 meal a day fruitarian. I'm not sure if he's still doing it. He's very athletic and strong, and he eats like what I used to eat for one of my 5 meals as his 1 meal of the day. Like 2 cantaloupes, some blueberries, done. 1 meal a day. I tried it once with bananas. Those were sickening. I was sickened. I ate like 10 or 15, I don't remember. I was like, I can't do this. So we think with our mind, oh, I need to eat 2,500 calories in that 1 meal. Maybe not. Once you get to this level, it's like, oh, 800 calories. Yeah, no problem. We're done. I look forward to getting to that level where I don't need as much food. There wouldn't be as much shopping. Just a couple cantaloupes. I'm having 5 cantaloupes a day, and there's a 6'2" man that could crush me with an elbow attack from the neck. And he's eating just 2. I don't like those odds. So last couple tips, just things to expect. You don't bloat. You could. I had a couple days where I was bloated, but you don't suffer with that raw vegan bloat. You're eating these big salads, hard to digest vegetables, nuts. Just the juice, you get that carnivore gut where it's like nothing's in there. It feels like there's meat sludge in your gut, trust me. But in mine, there's nothing but fruit juice and sulfur from old medications. I love that. Now we'll see what happens when I start introducing food again. But don't forget, there is fiber in juice. It's soluble fiber. And I'm not confused about when I release solid matter, I'm not thinking, oh wow, that's a hamburger. It's like, obviously there's some fiber, there's some dead bacteria, but the sulfur is old, pulling from the walls, something weird is happening. That's old. It's the smell that you can tell. Once this smells like this, I'll know I'm there. I think as long as I go slow, I just add fruits, not go to the vegetables, I'll be fine for a long ass time, and then I'll try some spinach or lettuce, something simple. Just, oh, okay. And if that doesn't work, just the green juices. Or if maybe I don't need it, just fruit. Fruitarian. Little savory cucumber tomato salad. Wow. You're allowed 1/8 of an avocado every night, every other night. Don't go overboard every night. Last tip, last thing you'll feel, this sense of accomplishment. Imagine you did a 90-day juice flush. How good you'd feel, like, oh wow. Versus like, I ate raw fruits and vegetables and some nuts and some random, and I had potatoes one night for 90 days. Like, who cares? Nobody cares. You do a 40-day water fast, it's like, holy shit. 9-day dry fast, my buddy Eddie, how the hell did you do that? He did like 9 days, coming from a carnivore diet, just 9. He looked dead when I saw him. How you doing, buddy? You better still be watching the channel, I swear to God if you're not. So far, I'm more proud of this 45 days on juice than I was on the 21-day water fast, just because I broke it so wrong. So many things went wrong in that breaking period. If I would have just done it right, then maybe I would have been more proud and wow. Just nothing but fruit after that, and we stayed in Thailand and flew my girlfriend over, and life would have been different. But I'm very proud, and you will be too, if you do it. And thumb up the video, of course. Thumbs down if you smell like a mix of pork rinds and roasted pumpkin seeds that a bird shit out. That's not a very pleasant smell, is it? You're bragging. I'm eating chicken while watching this. I I hope one of the feathers gets stuck in your neck. That's rude. That's mean. I'll leave after you buy a Vegetable Police t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one. I'm not doing pricey Mason symbolism. Pricey Mason. It's not free, is it? No, it costs a lot. Your soul. I'm gonna go. Oh, I made the pyramid. Oh, God.